It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back. For a touchback. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Come on.
They start the drive with Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Cannot get away, and down he goes. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. On play action, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Allen going to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 33. They pitch it out to Cook. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 10 more there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still.
Touchdown! Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And he's brought down It's caught. And it's 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Will get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 29 yards. And the Dolphins have cut the lead back down to 2. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. On the return, Deontay Hardy. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone. Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. 21G. After the turnover, it's Tua. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back, who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Hill going to go in motion right. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Defensive coordinators love that. You got a quarterback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, throws, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's able to get up here to the 26. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To the air, Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Cook is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. Is Allen, that's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Tight.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
They'll look to throw. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Berrios now from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
Tua, a final shot before half. Incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. There he goes, right side. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Durham Smythe. 48 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Play action. Now it's Allen. is going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
To end the Dolphins now with a first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
21G, 21G.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 67 yards. And the Dolphins have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14.
Bills 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Ball on the 27. Here's second and a couple. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 27 yards. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be fourth down. No sign of Tua departing. Fourth down, they're going for it. Tua on 4th down. It's Hill, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. One final try here for Allen. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Go ahead.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Taylor Rapp with a pick. So after the INT, it's Allen. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. And now they're in the hurry up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 5.
2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Watch it, Oscar. Solo left Zion.
Tua going to throw. They complete it to Hill. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Inside the 10. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
5 wide.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Allen will try to throw for it. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Javon Holland.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
20, TX.
From midfield, here's Tua. The short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. This is 1st and 10.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense. And guys want to be...
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Throwing, Allen. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And they're
going to finish this one off strong. It's It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. Tua going to try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Bills are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Alert! Attack!
On play action, Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Hey, home. Right there, baby. Out. Hey, home.
Now Allen. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock, with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful. They've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defense.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is now 24.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now Cook running right, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end.